ego gives all but a sailor vertigo, for he got his balance up on the top gallants, as men do who down to the sea go. It's farewell to the land of sun gods and pharaohs when the Flying Clipper starts toward the more familiar lands of the New Testament.
Ready to take over?
Yes.
He charts his way northeast of Haifa to the Mediterranean waters of Beirut, the capital of Lebanon. Egyptian granite blocks, which took 3 years to carry here from the Nile. These magnificent columns could tell of the unspeakable blood rituals to the Baal of Syria, of the Helios of Greece, and of the Heliopolis, of the temples of Jupiter and of Bacchus. They could tell of the biggest temple town in the world, and of the Christians who made it right with heaven, and of the Mohammedans who made it right with Allah, and of time who made it right with the stones themselves. They, having weathered the many ages of man, could now speak freely of his wisdom and his folly to a passing sailor. The Flying Clipper rode out the storm off the coast of Turkey in the lee of Antalya, the port from which the Apostle Paul and Barnabas sailed for Antioch. At nearby Seed, a great Turkish actor read the Greek grammatus Aeschylus, who knew as accurately as if he were here with us that this Roman theater would be empty one day. Alas for mortals, what's their power and pride? A little shadow sweeps it from the earth. And if they suffer, why the fatal hour comes o'er the record like a moistened sponge and blots it out. Well, it is pitiful. On the beach of Alanya, menfolk gather for the favorite pastime of Turkey. The Flying Clipper swings peacefully at anchor. Ashore, the women sit in the shade, eating cold chops and French ices. And the boys head for the fight arena on the beach. Would you like to see a little Turkish delight? A genuine camel fight? A Donnybrook, a shoot the cook, a regular free-for-all, and all for free? This way, ladies and gentlemen, to the main event. The rules are break clean in the clinches, lest they break their valuable necks. And yours too, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't it? Yes, I've never seen it before. Oh, little darling, come on. Oh.
Hey, what about you, little...
A high chair for the little people. Thank you, Sinbad. Brother and sister, regular fight fans.
The big camera.
On my left, Abdul of Alanya. On my right, the waltzing Wazir who has an appointment today with Arthur Murray. Yesterday's champ and still champ, Gentleman Jim of Alanya. The Göreme is the most inhospitable land in Turkey, a lunar landscape in the Anatolian tablelands, which stretch eastward 1,000 miles to Mount Ararat. This wasteland of volcanic cones, barren of wildlife, barren of vegetation, became the refuge of the persecuted Christians, when to be a Christian was an act of courage and faith. Each step into the Göreme is a tale of beliefs that moved man to live in a stony wilderness where even a goat cannot find a blade of grass. To hollow out cave homes and chapels until one by one the unreal spires of the stony valley became the steeples of a city. It is the tale of a way of life that could inspire men to set their hands to record for their children the tale of a man who, before them, had gone into the wilderness. The beautiful Byzantine mosaics tell of the carpenter of Nazareth, of the family of Joseph and Mary, of the flight into Egypt, and of he who came barefooted, yet his way was strewn with palms. The marriage feast of Canaan, where Jesus turned water into wine, and the miracle of the loaves and fishes.
Nice, guys. Hey,
It's right through to Russia.
The Flying Clipper entered the Dardanelles. Ahead, the Bosphorus and the Golden Horn of Istanbul. Under the friendly eye of the Turkish Navy, she sailed the seas and narrows where the Trojan War was fought. The Bosphorus, leading to Istanbul, is alive with the spirits of the men who came to make it theirs. Of Richard the Lion-Hearted, who met the ghost of St. George, the one who slew the dragon, and he made the rallying cry of the crusade, St. George. Ever since, the waters which divide Asia from Europe have been known as the Arm of St. George. Istanbul stands astride the Bosphorus, the Sea of Marmara, and the Golden Horn, one foot in Europe, the other in Asia. The tremendous drama of this once most important city in the world speaks through the domes of the Santa Sofia and its six-minareted rival, the Blue Mosque. Said the Emperor Justinian, "I created the masterpiece of Byzantine architecture, Santa Sofia, to be the greatest house of God made by the hand of man. I have surpassed thee, O Solomon." Said the Sultan, "Ahmed, until I built the Blue Mosque, we had made a mosque of I, Sophia. The men who captured Constantinople were soldiers. Take Mohammed the Conqueror. He built forts like Rumeli Czar. The Galata Bridge spans the Golden Horn, connecting mercantile Istanbul with the old city of the Sultans and the Dolmabahce Palace, where the Janissary band plays. The 16th century Janissaries were the elite fighters of the Ottoman Empire, who carried the flag of the Prophet right up to the gates of Vienna. A traveling jazz band called Mississippi Sam once played horn with the Janissary band. One day he played "All the Girls Go Crazy About the Way I Walk," after which the band made other arrangements for him. The Janissaries are great knife throwers and great mustache growers.
What a nice program.
I told you before.
Colorful costumes.
Now it's too late.
What interests the teenage crew of the Flying Clipper more than the romance of the past of Istanbul is the romance of the present. And the Janissaries are as used to playing with the sailor audience as without one.
Hey, boys, stop it. Come here, in here, I say. Let's go. Better luck next time. Let the girls go. We're better to do. Come in. Let's go.
In the beautiful grounds of Santa Sofia, once a church, then a mosque, now a museum, one can feel the old way of the sultans, the fez, the veil, the caliphate, the harem, the cult of the whirling dervish. In every street in Istanbul, one can feel the old way of life, standing next to the westernized Turkey of Kemal Atatürk. It's a tug of war between East and West in this land, which stands with its back to Mount Ararat, its shoulders to the Black Sea, and its face to Europe. The boys say goodbye to the hills of the Golden Horn. In the sunset, the minarets of Istanbul are as brilliantly sculptured as the curving crescent moon on the flag of Turkey.